Right.
All right, welcome to Three Naked Guys with Clothes On.
There's only two of us. The Invisible Man, the third guest here today. He is naked without clothes on.
The third guest is the cameraman apparently today, but there will be a third guest in future volumes. Or there's a ghost. I don't know. Whatever
There
you
will be a
want.
third guest.
Whatever you
We'll
want.
find a hobo who's willing to work for food or beer. We'll make that happen.
Don't mind the kids off in the background screaming. They're good. Today, we're going to try a beer for you.
Oh, and
This is by the Maine Beer
you
Company.
can cut to that at any time if it's necessary. But for the most part, that's not
The
gonna
kids are
happen.
playing in the water,
Alright,
just so
that's
you
about
can
enough
see
of
what's
that.
happening.
So now you know what that sound is.
Enjoy that ride home. All right, this is by the Maine Beer Company of Freeport, Maine. This is called Thank You, 2018 India Pale Ale. Do what's right. Drink this beer fresh. So we're doing mostly what's right. I've had it for about a month, so hopefully it's still fresh.
That still counts as fresh in the world of beer.
I would assume.
IPA less is so much as a stout. You know, they age longer and better, but that's fresh enough.
Okay.
I'll go
So
with
thank
that.
you for watching this video. Thank you
Oh, don't run in the garage. There's
Running
lesson number 1 in this video.
right through the camera.
That
and slipping
floor
and
is really
falling.
slippery, bro.
That would have been 1 million views right,
All right.
there.
Let's open this thing up.
Be careful, buddy.
I know. I'm being this.
Oh, okay.
It's a free car wash.
Pour is very clear, very amber. Got a little bit of a head. Bought this at Portage Lake Brewing Company in Portage Lakes, Ohio.
Okay, buddy.
You may remember the old Bud Light commercials where that Asian samurai guy was like, "Pour down center, release flavor." Don't do that shit.
Don't do that shit. Tilt your glass. Pour yourself a nice pour. Get a good head.
Inch ahead. It's about where you want to
If it doesn't have a good head, it might not be a good beer.
Or it might not be a good pour.
Don't let the people lie to you.
Video
All right.
number 1.
Nice duck, Nora.
Very, very clean.
Good.
Very clean.
Got a nice hoppiness to it. Tastes just a bit of malt. I like that.
It's
I better smell it for the video.
yeah.
Okay,
Do
so that guy.
the smell test. It's a very clean beer. Reminds me almost more like a pale ale, regular pale ale instead of an India pale ale. The hop bitterness doesn't exactly come through because it's so crisp and clean to me,
Watch.
but it's very good. We have
The
a
table.
Excellent.
little craziness going on the side panel here that's really throwing me off.
Okay, stop.
What?
Okay.
Oh, and this is probably not a good time for. You know,
Okay, go.
some of you out there have an 8-year-old.
Oh my god.
I think
Beer
you
with our kids
understand it. I think you understand what's going on here.
Okay.
We're getting out the
Okay,
Kia.
it's okay.
This may wind up being an awesome YouTube video just for the disaster that it is. I don't know.
Not sponsored by Kia.
Not
yet.
Yeah, if you could send us a nickel
He was
down
trying to
the
back
side.
it out of the garage, and it was a nightmare unfolding before our eyes. But anyway. Okay, back to the show.
All right, so this beer, according to this bottle, once again, it's the Maine Brew Company. They have a very, very highly rated beer. A couple of them. One of them is called Lunch. This is not that one, but that's why I always buy whatever I can find by them because I'm never disappointed. So their beer on the bottle says, "Thank you for drinking our beer." Thank you. 2018 is an IPA with floral hop aromas and flavors of citrus, tropical fruits, and mixed berries. You get any mixed berries?
Not really tasting mixed berries in there, but I'm not complaining that I don't taste mixed berries in there. And
I don't
may
get the
be
mixed berries
spoiled.
either, but it's good.
I have mixed berries in bulk at home. We grow berries at home. So when I think berries, I think, oh my god, here's berries. I think it's so much taste you can hear it. berries when I think berries. So if it's in here subtly, I'm not going to taste it
Right,
the
right.
way everyone else would. But it's a very good beer. It goes down smooth. There's no imperial like bitter aftertaste in here.
Nope. Definitely is not.
I could drink a pile of these if I didn't have to drive anywhere.
I also could. It also says
Don't drink and drive, kids.
It also says thank you is
Good
dedicated
message.
to all who enjoy our beer. Thank you to our customers, nonprofit partners, employees, wholesalers, retailers, and everyone who continues to do what's right. So if you continue to do what's right, then good for you. What the Maine Beer Brewing Company is all about from day one, doing things right no matter what. Taking care of our earth and all of its creatures. Always trying to make better beer. That is amazing.
I
find
like
that
to
to be
take
a
care of
great
earth
saying.
creatures. I mean, sometimes in the wintertime you see an animal outside that's cold, so you slaughter it and bring it inside.
Okay,
heat
go
it up
play.
on a skillet.
That's disgusting.
It's well, no, that's taking care of earth creatures. I mean, some of them need taken care of. Some of
In
them
a different way.
Some of them need sriracha.
Episode 2 is not going to include children.
Oh,
It
and
probably will.
out of frame.
You're
please.
not allowed to drink beer, bud. But someday.
That
you
is
will.
my son Owen. I want to say he has no filter. He's unruly. Kid is unruly. If he didn't look like me, I swear to God, I'd be like, that's someone else's kid. But I'm not going to win that argument. So
It's definitely his. So we've been brewing beer all day. I started off brewing my first batch of beer. That's what this is. We've got it in the hydrometer, trying to read our first reading before fermentation sets in. We'll get another reading later on. So that's why this is here. We're still kind of letting it settle, get the bubbles out and things like that while we enjoy this. So we've also had a few other beers during the day. So, maybe if we sound like
a few.
maybe if we sound like we have, we have.
You know, I think we need is a comparison from thank you to you haven't named it. You're on the spot. You better name
Northern
it.
Brewer named it Chinook IPA because it's from a kit. I'm gonna name it.
So you can see the color
Chin
difference.
IPA.
Color difference. You named it what now?
Jay's Chin IPA. Jay's Chinook.
You do have a bit of a LeBron beard. Is he staying?
And I.
Hello, everyone, and
he
welcome
better,
to
he
Beertopia.
better, he better. We should have heard by him.
Beertopia.
He better. I did screw up the recipe a little bit.
Beertopia is where these
We're supposed to
people
dry
drink
hop.
a bunch of beer.
Owen.
We're supposed to dry hop the last ounce, and I put all of the Chinook hops in the beer. So it is going to be a little bit different than it's supposed to be. So that's why I can rename it to my own. So it's a Jay's Chin beer with the with all the gray. We like the gray.
I think you
like
should call it
I don't have any
Graybeard.
gray yet.
I think you
Tracy
should call
found
it
one.
Graybeard.
It's somewhere on the side of my head. She found one gray hair. I call shenanigans. I didn't even see it.
I call shenanigans too. It's still pretty dark, and yeah, you're still a little bastard.
Eternally youthful. Comment
Eternally
below on how old
youthful.
you think I am.
Comment below on how old you think he is, but not me because nobody cares.
Don't
So.
comment on how old you think. Nah, do it. How old is he?
Absolutely do it. 100% do
Dracula?
it.
Dracula.
Dracula.
Okay, so do we need to do anything else in this video? We're gonna
I
keep drinking
believe
the whole beer.
I believe we should get a measurement on that. Let's get as close as we can to accurate on that. And then I believe we have to take a small sip of it. I mean, it doesn't have the
That's a
alcohol.
pretty
It's not
good point.
conditioned.
It's a pretty good
But you
point.
get
Do you have
an idea
glasses
what
down
you're
here?
dealing with. I always take a sip of mine before it's fermented.
It
I'll
is
pause
not
it.
touching the
I was
side,
gonna just-
so it is still in good gravity. It is. It's reading at about 7.5% from what I can see. So we're gonna see what it comes to afterwards.
I would say it's seriously probably like below the bubbles at the 15 or a next notch up.
Wait, if you look here, okay, so 10% is right in the middle of the green, so we're right about there. So 7.5%, 8%, something like that.
Yeah, all the bubbles. It's hard to.
This is our first time using a hydrometer.
I've brewed 5 or 6 batches of beer. I've never measured the gravity before or after. I keg mine. I don't bottle it, and I don't have a beaker. So, here's what it is.
My
My
first-
beer has alcohol in it. We have no idea how much.
It's my first brew, and I thought a hydrometer was a good idea to know where I'm at and get a good jump on everything because I want to do this for a living someday, potentially, or something that has to do with this. It could be anything in the beer industry, but it's an industry that I want to be in.
Beer
I
it.
want a beer in it.
That
I
was
want a beer in
actually
it. He was
good.
right the first
I
time.
like that. You were right the first time, yeah.
I want a beer in that industry, so that's where we're at.
For the record, we both currently work in the auto industry. It's not a good time.
Very boring. It's not what we like to do. It's okay.
It pays the bills.
Pays the bills.
It does
Everything
do
that pays
that.
the bills is great, and it may continue to pay the bills forever. But we're gonna
Take a
we're
stab.
gonna
Branch
go
out.
whole hog into this stuff and see where it lands. It may land into a marketing, sales, who knows.
We might have to crowdfund this shit, just for the record. Keep your eye out. There will be free beer involved for anyone who helps us crowdfund that is over 21.
Got to be over 21.
You can
This,
help out
for
not
reference,
being over 21, but I can't give you free beer.
for reference, this beer is 7%. So that's a good percent. I like 7%. I like a session IPA as well. It's,
Oh, you get
it's
something
nice.
4.5%, 5%. You can just drink them all night.
You get anything over 7%, it's a little bit harsh. You can't drink as many. 7% is kind of like right in the wheelhouse. You can drink 3 or 4. Have a good night. You don't have to lose your mind. You know, you don't have
Yeah.
to get crazy.
You don't have to have a Four Loco incident.
No, we won't talk about that. Well,
We will talk about that, not today.
future episodes. Hashtag
On
future
the net
episodes.
and put the
I
hose
can't
on
wait
and
to learn
stuff.
how to edit videos.
No,
by
just
the
that's
way,
fine.
Don't edit out every time I mention the Four Loco
I want the
incident.
hose.
I will.
When something has a
Do
name
that.
like Four Loco incident, it needs to be talked about.
Do you think this thing can actually hear us?
Wouldn't it be hilarious if this whole damn thing was on mute?
And we're too quiet. I actually bought a microphone for my solo videos that I will do because Ethan can't always be at my house. And I
don't
can't
live
always
here,
be
believe
at
it or
his
not.
house. Sometimes we'll go on location, but yeah, I bought a microphone and it attaches to the phone though. The phone is way the fuck over there. So how am I gonna do that?
Hi, welcome to Beer Time.
Did you hear any of us?
I hope it can hear you.
Did
'cause
you hear that?
Otherwise,
You
all
got
I can
burp.
hear is me yelling at the children.
Oh goodness. You got no burps.
And me burping. I did burp once.
Tool
so.
time. Tool time. I say we try this. I think it's as close as it's gonna get unless we sit here for another
You're
hour.
a smidge above the green section. I mean, just like one notch above the green section. That's your starting gravity.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? Let's so take a sip. It's your beer. Take first sip. I mean,
Do you need a new glass? Do you want me to go
It's
get new
not going to be
glasses?
good. You
No, I don't
glasses.
think we need a glass. We'll just drink it out of the beaker.
Okay.
For science.
It's not going to be good because
We like
it's
science.
It
it's
does feel
flat, there's no
sciencey.
alcohol in it, and it's not conditioned, and it's warm. It's all of the things you don't want in your beer.
90-degree temperature
I
is
went to
warm.
take a drink and I have to say it smells very hoppy.
Come on, buddy.
It threw me off a little bit when I got the nose coming through. It smells like marijuana. So if you like marijuana, come drink my beer. But only legally. It tastes like green bean tea.
Oh, I am excited for this.
Obvi.
I'm so
Who
excited.
isn't?
Look at all the sediment.
Oh no, Jay.
No, he's not drinking the sediment.
I'm a terrible producer. Is all I'm
Did you
saying.
not get video of him drinking?
Okay, it's good. No, it's good. Yeah, no, I got the. It's good.
All right.
Great. Now that he's stirred up all the sediment, I get to try.
It's not bad. When it turns into beer, I think it'll be good. But
Got
it's
a good flavor to it.
it is
You got to consider though, it's going to be carbonated. It's going to be conditioned. It's a bit sweet right now, but the sugar in it's going to be eaten alive by yeast
right.
and shit out in the form of alcohol.
Yeah, yeast are gross, but
They make life awesome.
they're necessary.
Oh, it's so sweet.
It is very very sweet.
But that's going to go away. It's an IPA. IPA, bitter is the opposite of sweet. What if you put yeast in Coca-Cola? What would happen?
That's an interesting experiment.
What
We
if you let
should.
it, leave it out, let it get flat, put yeast in it, then recarbonate it. It can be done. That can be done.
That should be a.
Hold
that's-
on.
That'd be real weird. I
The
don't know
wife
what
is
that would do.
calling.
Tell
Is
her
this
on
live?
video. Tell her on video. It's not live, but it's going to be a video
Hello?
that's on some sort of internet.
We should do that as an experiment, though.
Yeah, I'm leaving it in a little
It's a
bit.
good idea, just to
Add
see what
in
yeast
the
does.
Coke.
To coke.
Okay.
It's very weird.
Okay.
Very
wanna
sciencey.
try
This
it?
feels like Jay Nye, the science guy.
Come in front of the camera and try it. Third guy with naked guy with clothes on.
I got a sleeping baby.
Oh, you took a big old swig of that. It's flat, though. You understand that, right?
Yes, I
It's
do.
going to be very different.
It's going to be way different from that, but it's interesting to see what it comes from. It has
It
a
is very sweet.
A very sweet
Very
component
sweet.
that reminds you of a tea. It also has a bitterness that honestly to me reminds me of a fucking green bean. I know that's weird.
It does taste like a green bean. That's so weird. Yeah, it does.
Maybe they ferment green beans with this shit. I don't know. I don't know where green beans even come from.
They're on
A plant.
They're on like a plant on a vine or something.
I think it's a bush, technically.
It might be. My grandpa. used
Comment
to grow-
below. Where do green beans come from?
grandpa
Say a
used to grow
can. I
green
swear to
beans.
God.
I used to pick green beans. I don't even remember though, because I was as little as these kids that are totally in the way of this video, but also are making it kind of funny. So,
And super cute and adorable and awesome.
well,
But I'm biased, so
I think we're probably about done here. We're gonna try to learn how to edit videos, make better videos. I'm gonna look for an intro. Liza Koshy hit me up, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Liza!
Liza!
Nora
David-
loves
David
you.
Dobrik. Somebody
David Dobrik.
hit us up, and yeah, we're gonna have to work on a catchphrase also. Like, so my Facebook
Pow!
page,
Right in the kisser.
in the comments will be, or in the whatever they call it, will be links to my Facebook and my Instagram and stuff like that, and Ethan's if he wants to link his, which are beer related.
We're really good at this video thing.
Yeah, we are.
Can you
great
tell?
at it. We are great at it.
Hashtag motherfucking awesome.
But if we don't post any content, we're never going to post any content. So we're just going to post this, whatever the fuck it is. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If you do like it,
You might be the best
thumbs
person
up.
ever.
comment, subscribe to the channel that's coming. We're going to merge all the social media content, whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm saying is mine will be down below, and we'll go from there. We'll see how this happens. We'll look for an intro. We'll post more videos. There'll be more content. It will be stupid like this is, but it'll be fun.
If this was terrible, look below. The date
Nora.
was a long time ago. Move forward a few episodes and see if it got any better.
Maybe it did. Fingers crossed.
You caught the pilot episode. Drink beer. Beer is yummy. Yay, beer.
Beer is yummy.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and also hit the bell notification. And tell us in the comments that you did it.
Nice, Owen. Good job,
He watches
buddy.
a lot of YouTube videos.
Bye.
Bye.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Hey, Owen.